Hello, everybody, and welcome to this morning's stream. Today, we are once again continuing on with our playthrough of Mass Effect Legendary Edition. Specifically, Mass Effect 3. So yeah, let's get right back into it. Hopefully this time we don't have so many crashes on the Citadel. It's like, game really doesn't like you switching between zones rapidly. For whatever reason. Alright.
Cerberus forces have attacked civilians on Benning. The Alliance has deployed units to defend the refugees during evacuation.
Oh. Hey, it's you. Still waiting, I see.
Forces have attacked Tuchanka.
Any news?
No, but they promised, right? They'll get here soon.
I'm sure they will. I'll drop by later to check in on you, if that's okay.
Cerberus attempts
Okay.
to take control of the Citadel have failed, and C-Sec forces have
Alright.
killed the last invaders.
What do I gotta do? Oh, right, I gotta do this quest chain again.
After obtaining a cure to the genophage.
Hey, Conrad.
Cerberus wants our help.
Oh, for the love.
Commander Shepard, it's me.
Conrad, Cerberus just tried to kill the Council. I'm not working with them.
Oh no. I screwed up again.
Alright, I'm just quickly speeding through this.
Hustle? Gavin?
I had no idea. Oh no, it's in an ancient Asari dialect. We'd need a lot of ancient Asari writing to translate.
Would this collection of Asari matriarch writings help?
Yes. Yes, it would. Okay, it's auto-translating. Let's see. Oh no, the technology falls under an existing patent. I can't actually access the schematics without a license from, let's see, Elkos Combine? How did you even? Well, this is great. Okay, here you go. Hope this helps you build that dark energy device. Anyway, good luck fixing the Metagel dispensers. I'll just be here. Not touching anything.
Good. Okay. Metagel dispensers. That one. There's one. There's one here.
I don't believe it.
And there's one over here. There we go. Last time these bugged out after I did the last two, but...
Son of a bitch.
Oh. Right, there's that one as well. Okay.
About time.
I fixed the sabotage. The Metagel dispenser should be working now.
Thank you. I'll get patients moving through triage immediately.
Alright.
Great work, Shepard. And listen, I'm sorry for... Hey, that's him. That's my Cerberus contact. Hey, you! You're under arrest.
Still love that scene.
Shepard. Shepard, did I help?
Yeah, Conrad. You helped.
I don't even feel anything.
Actually, I sabotaged his gun. It might have looked like it fired, but that was just the thermal clip overheating. Hi, Commander. It's me, Jenna. You helped me a few years ago when I was working undercover at Cora's Den.
And now you're volunteering here.
Right. Chellick showed me a few little tricks when he had me working undercover.
I do find it
Guess
funny
that
that this
paid
quest
off,
line
huh?
is basically the, reward for being
my life.
for doing
I
a
can't believe you were willing to lay
completionist
down your
Paragon
life for Commander
playthrough
Shepard.
of ME1.
You're so brave.
Oh, the commander and I go way back. Let me give you a hand, and I can tell you about it.
Because, like, in order to do Jenna's successfully and have her be alive, you have to do her quest in a specific way, Paragon, that requires you to, like, intentionally delay her quest until, like, later in the game when you have enough Paragon to succeed at the Persuade. And then you have to have all the Matriarch's writings and all of the, like, licenses, and it's, yeah. It's a lot of, like, delaying quests until later and doing all the little weird blinky stuff everywhere. Ah, Spectre Terminal. In the office.
Spectre status recognized. Please select a destination.
Embassies.
1 moment, please. Now arriving at Presidium Embassy.
Look, I filled out all the forms you requested and jumped through every hoop. I don't even know where Neota is, and I'm gonna be deployed soon, too.
Oh, I've heard this one.
Everyone's been called back to active duty since Earth was attacked.
I understand.
Spectre status recognized.
Alright. Tarian access codes. Alright. Oh, right, I gotta do the Batarian access code thing. Authorize that. Authorize that. Authorize that. Alright. Nothing on here. Where's the first console? At Huerta. Alright. Drop a quick save.
Spectre status recognized. 1 moment, please.
Alright. Do these consoles, and then we'll be caught up to
Now
where we
arriving
were.
at Huerta Memorial Hospital.
There it is.
Knowles, this is Shepard. I found one of the code locations.
Okay, I'll shut it down. Just need to authorize your Spectre status. Someone used this to cut off power to a dozen life support machines in the hospital. Okay, that access code is officially disabled. Can you find any more?
So I'm in the shower with hot water and everything. And that's when Naira came.
Naira was another huntress on your ship?
Yeah, a friend. I wanted it to be more than that, but she had a medical condition.
It's okay. It's in the file.
The farm girl calls in to me that another Asari is here. I thought the shuttle had gotten back early. They come out in a towel, and Naira walks through the door. But it wasn't her. Not anymore.
Alright, where do we go? Oh, document AD-24.
Spectre status recognized. 1 moment, please. Now arriving at docking bay D-24.
Alright, we're gonna be chaining quick saves, just in case.
I've got your briefing, Private. Let's fill you in before the squad arrives. The Alliance is posting us to an Ezo mining facility on Zani. It's a low-gravity planet, toxic atmosphere. You'll be expected to maintain full survival gear. Any questions?
Are we playing security, Sergeant Allenby?
No, Private. We are not.
Alright, Council, activate.
Knowles, I found another spot where the Batarian codes were used.
Holy crap. These are the remote navigation codes. Last week's crash at the docks, we thought it was an accident. Shepard, there were 117 Alliance soldiers on that ship. All human. Just like the patients at the hospital.
So we've got Batarian codes.
Looks like... Okay. This
Weird
code's
that it cuts out. Oh, there's the crash. Okay. Okay. Well, hopefully I can actually get past that point and not have it crash. Because if that's going to crash every time, that'll be really annoying because it means I can't finish the side quest. But this side quest is supremely unstable, which is really weird. But if we have to, we'll just chain quick saves.
I've got your briefing, Private. Let's fill you in before the squad arrives. The Alliance is posting us to an Ezo mining...
Knowles, I found another spot where the Batarian codes were used.
Holy crap. These are the remote navigation codes. Last week's crash at the docks, we thought it was an accident.
Docks holding area. Okay. Alright, I interrupted.
Shepard, there were 117 Alliance soldiers on that ship. All human. Just like the patients at the hospital.
Spectre status recognized.
So we've got Batarian
Please
codes.
one moment, please.
Alright, to the holding area before it crashes.
Now arriving at Docking Bay E-24.
It's like,
Emergency civilian housing.
cut off the conversation before it gets to the point where it crashes. That might work. Alright, looking for the console. Bay 4? Alright, so down here.
Hey there.
Hey.
Looking mighty low today. You okay? Anyone been bothering you?
No, it's not that. I'm fine.
Ah, I see. So, any news?
No, their shuttle must be real slow, that's all. Do you think they're okay? They promised they'd come get me, no matter what they had to do. But it's been so long.
I don't know, kid. I'm sure they'd be happy, knowing you're safe.
It's just... I miss them. I miss them so much.
Alright. This console, I think, is over here. Alright. Last console.
Knowles, this is where the last access code was used.
What's that, Commander? I'm losing your signal.
Shepard.
Balak.
You should have killed me on that asteroid over Terra Nova. I've been waiting for this. Everything that has happened to my people is your fault.
All I did was stop you at Terra Nova.
Yes. After you ruined my plans, my government accelerated research efforts on the Leviathan of Dis. Have you heard of it, Commander? The ancient organic dreadnought my people recovered from Jartar 20 years ago? Sound familiar?
A Reaper. Your people were studying a Reaper corpse.
Yes. Looking for a way to reclaim our place as the true power of the galaxy. Hundreds of our best scientists were enlisted.
And then they became indoctrinated.
When the Reapers reached Karshan, our own people betrayed us. Defense grids were deactivated. Ships fired on Allied targets. We were destroyed from within because of you.
I didn't destroy your people, Balak. The Reapers did that.
We were a proud race. A beautiful race. Have you seen what the Reapers have done to us? I'm trapped on this citadel. Our warships only know the locations of Reaper forces because I've tapped Council transmissions. I am the highest-ranking military officer left in the hegemony, and I can't save my people. But I can end you.
Balak, you sent that asteroid toward Terra Nova to help your people, but what does killing me accomplish?
Vengeance. The Bahak system, well...
They would have died anyway when the Reapers showed up. You know that. I am uniting the Krogan and the Turians. We're the best hope for this galaxy. If you care about your people...
Ah! Our ships are yours.
Shepard, are you all right?
Fine. You won't have any more trouble with those codes.
Is that... Do you want me to arrest him?
I want you to put a bullet in his head. We're all making some sacrifices today. Let him go. Spectre authority.
Understood, Commander. And thanks.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Alright, we actually got past the crash point. Hopefully. Alright. I have gear to go upgrade. And a bunch of side quests. So many side quests. But let's get back.
Spectre status recognized. 1 moment, please.
Let's get back to the Normandy.
Now arriving at docking bay D-24.
Can I use this? Return to Normandy.
Kaidan, hey. I wondered where you went. What's up?
I'm trying to wrap my head around what just happened.
You sound angry.
No, just not used to staring down the gun of someone I've worked with so closely. How it all went down, it's got me... I don't know.
Okay. Talk to me. Let's have it.
If I hadn't backed down first, I feel like you would have taken me out.
I trusted you, and I knew you'd come around. That's all that matters. Main thing is we stopped the coup and Cerberus is off the Citadel.
Yeah, but sometimes the way a thing goes down does matter, Shepard. Later when you have to live with yourself. Knowing that you acted with integrity, and it matters.
You're talking about Udina. You think he would have come in quietly? Kaidan, he gave you no choice. You had to take the shot. You acted with integrity. I saw the whole thing.
All right. Thanks. Look, Shepard, there's another reason I'm here. Hackett offered me a position, but I'd turn it down in a second if there was a chance to join you in the Normandy again.
Couldn't imagine meeting the Reapers without you.
Thank you, Commander. And Shepard, I need you to know that I'll never doubt you again. I get you back.
Good to know. Welcome aboard, Major.
Aye, aye, ma'am.
Alright. Another squad mate.
Shepard, I got Anderson patched in. I was just getting him up to speed.
Udina? That SOB was always power-hungry. But this?
He wasn't in charge. Cerberus was just using him to take control of the Citadel.
What the hell for?
I don't know. Not yet.
Could have been a lot worse. Shepard stopped the assassination attempt on Councilor Valorn.
Kyle.
What?
Your assassin. I'll have Hackett send you my reports on him.
I take it you two have met.
Kaylee Sanders and I had our share of run-ins with him. I shot him in both legs once. Thought that might be the end of him. But he showed up again on Omega, even stronger.
Elusive man patch him up?
That'd be my guess. Given what they were able to do with you and Grayson, it's a safe bet Lang's even more dangerous now.
I'll take whatever advantage I can get against these bastards.
Their attempts may have had at least one unintended side effect. I received word from the Asari Councilor. They're requesting an update on the Crucible.
Lang has them scared. Enough to send help?
Yes, the Asari and Solarians are both throwing in their support now.
How's your progress on the Crucible?
Good. Our estimates suggest we've completed nearly 50% of the known work.
So quickly.
Once decoded, the schematics are designed in such a way that allows our scientists to easily translate the information. It's not Prothean specific.
Are we any closer to understanding how to use it?
That's still open for debate. Utilized in the right fashion, our scientists are convinced it can generate enough energy to destroy the Reapers. The question is, how will it dispense the energy? And in what form?
You mean, how do you stop it from wiping us all out?
Exactly. We think the catalyst is the key to determining how to focus its energy, how to direct its energy at the Reapers alone.
I'm working on that.
You'll find the answers, Shepard. I'll send you an update on the schematics. And in the meantime, we'll keep building.
And we'll keep fighting. Make sure there's an Earth left to come back to.
You've always trusted me. I won't let you down.
We're still in this. The gods of war haven't given up on us yet.
Good luck, both of you. Anderson out.
Commander, the Turian fleet is stretched thin. We need more support ships. And the Quarians are willing to talk.
Understood, sir. I'll look into it.
Be careful. We've got reports of instability along the Geth border. Hack it out.
Alright.
Shepard, do you have a moment?
More conversations.
A contact within Asari High Command was insistent I pass on a distress signal to you.
Something they can't handle?
From what I can tell, they sent several commando squads to investigate. None of them returned. They didn't ask me directly, but I think High Command is hoping you might help.
What's your take on this?
That they wouldn't ask for help if it wasn't important. The colony's coordinates are on the galaxy map. I'll try to figure out what's going on.
Alright. Bunch of rep stuff. Bunch of more journal updates. Man, I'm just like buried in quests at this point. Waiting for all these codex things to go away. Alright, war terminal. Batarian fleet, Citadel Defense Force. Alright. Sorry. Science team, 2nd Fleet, 6th Fleet. Oh, Destiny Ascension. Nice. Crucible. Got... Oh, the Dark Energy Dissertation. Yeah, it's only worth 5. Like, for all those side quests. For all those side quests and stuff, in Mass Effect 1, you get 5 points from one side quest. Like, what a reward.
Goddamn Cerberus bastards. And Udina too. Son of a bitch.
That's crap. Udina made a deal with the devil. He got what he deserved.
Commander, I've got a lead on something interesting. Have you got a minute?
Alright, I gotta talk to her. Game night. From Samantha Trainer, Commander. Thanks for taking the time to speak with the civilian. I'd love to see how Commander Shepard kills time between missions. Why don't you give me a call if you'd like to grab drinks in your cabin? I promise a night of fun and games, Trainer. Citadel interview, your cabin, Diana Allers. Networks are going wall-to-wall with coverage of the attack on the Citadel. Everyone's asking questions about Udina's death. You get an hour or so with you to talk about what happened. I'm thinking your cabin rather than the conference room so we don't get interrupted. I heard you knew the counselor personally. If you need some time alone or don't want to talk about it, just say the word, Diana. Meet me at the bar. Oh, already met her at the bar. Come by Purgatory. Yep. And then, new article on Cerberus. Elysium, an evacuation shuttle nearly destroyed as it attempted to escape the Reaper-occupied colony of Elysium, was reportedly saved after a lone biotic worker intervened. The shuttle was carrying children who drew higher numbers on the colony's evacuation lottery, meaning they were not eligible to board the first wave of shuttles leaving the planet. Their shuttle was saved when the biotic, identified by authorities as Aresh Agdashalu, engaged Reaper forces that were preventing it from taking off. Agdashalu had a history of drug abuse and criminal activity and claimed to have survived a Cerberus camp on Pragia as a child. Witnesses said he killed several dozen Reaper creatures before he was overwhelmed, providing the shuttle just enough time to fly clear. Oh, this is the guy you meet in Jack's mission in Mass Effect 2. Right. Durlash Mole from Adrian Victus. Commander Shepard, Cerberus just ambushed a Turian cruiser full of high-ranking hierarchy officials. The cruiser managed to escape, but its location was top secret. Cerberus couldn't have located that ship without inside information, and the only other person who knew the cruiser's position was Volus Ambassador Din Korlak. I've heard ugly rumors of a bounty out for his head. My advisors insist I can't bring these accusations against Korlak myself. Admit they're right. The Turian and Volus economies are tightly intertwined, and now isn't the time for the political crisis that would result. The security of our fleets is at stake. I ask that you investigate Korlak in your capacity as a Spectre. Find out if he is indeed a Cerberus mole. I forwarded information on his last known location to the Spectre office on the Citadel. Got a minute? James Vega. Just wondering if you got some time in the near future. Nothing critical. Just wanted to chat. Vega. Kai Leng's dossier. That's what we have on Kai Leng. Teach of Enlistment 16, credentials faked, great. Tour of Duty, Terminus Systems, Patrol and Reconnaissance, Exodus Cluster, Patrol and Reconnaissance, reprimanded for taking medals from den enemy officers, sentence reduced in light of previous exemplary service record. Raid of Ention, recommended for Systems Alliance Medal of Valor, Kite's Nest, Tactical Reconnaissance, accepted into Interplanetary Combatives Academy, received N7 designation from Interplanetary Combatives Academy, dishonorably discharged and imprisoned after charge of first-degree murder. Intel on Kai Leng's activities after joining Cerberus' body. What is known is that the Elusive Man arranged for Leng's escape from prison, employing him as an operative for the next 10 years. Leng is now believed to be the Elusive Man's most trusted agent, working as an infiltrator and assassin. His cybernetic modifications appear to include Cerberus' Phantom-class implants. Citadel Shore Leave. Ordering the Normandy into dry dock on the Citadel for much-needed repairs. She's seen a lot of activity lately and needs a little TLC. Small army of techs will take care of the details once you arrive, so let's get your crew out of there. You're all on shore leave. That's an order. We need everybody at their best. One more thing. Admiral Anderson has an apartment on the wards. Head over there when you arrive. I hear it's a nice place, Admiral Hackett. Well, we're not doing that. We're not doing the Citadel DLC until after we get Tali back. So basically after the whole Geth plot. Alright, let's talk to Traynor.
Commander, I've found something you need to see.
What have you got?
A group of Cerberus scientists cut ties and fled. Perhaps they finally realized they were on the wrong side. We don't know what they were researching, but they were among the Elusive Man's top scientists. They could help build the Crucible.
Maybe we could recruit them. Lots of Cerberus people think they're doing the right thing. I know I did.
And you were right, Commander. Whatever crimes Cerberus is committing now, I was on Horizon when the Collectors attacked.
Really?
You'll recall I mentioned growing up in the Terminus systems. I was visiting my family at home. While the Alliance was running studies, you were saving me and my family.
Has the Alliance tried to make contact with the scientists?
They've been unable to find them, but they're searching. As is Cerberus. I've been monitoring Cerberus communications. I've charted signal frequency from various Cerberus cells by location and cross-referenced known ship movements.
You found them?
I believe so, yes.
Nice work. Put it on the map and I'll give it a look.
Thanks for your time, Commander.
Alright. Side quest. Alright. Oh.
Commander, Dr. Chakwas sent word that she'd like to speak with you down in the medbay.
Great. It's like everybody wants to chat.
Damn, I could really use something to shoot right now.
So Cerberus wanted to go into politics, huh? Nice job shutting those assholes down.
Didn't you used to work for those assholes? Something about leather seats.
I worked for Cerberus when they were vigilantes helping the helpless. Now they're a little too mainstream. And evil. The important thing is that you kicked their asses. And Caden's back. He even remembered the first rule of serving on the Normandy. Don't shoot the commander.
Go easy on Caden. He's been through a lot.
Yeah, like drawing a gun on a superior officer, nearly getting the council killed. That's not gonna look good on the yearly performance review.
Hello, Shepard.
What's on your mind, Edie?
The destruction of the Reaper on Tuchanka. It is rare for a technologically superior force to be destroyed by an inferior one.
Yeah, so now all we need is a gun that fires Thresher Maws.
That was a joke.
I'm sorry, Shepard. I was contemplating. The Reapers are more fallible than they proclaim. Despite its best efforts, the one on Tuchanka was destroyed by a worm. This has caused me to reassess the probable period of time before I am non-functional.
You're worried about dying?
In a sense. My processing power is consumed with calculations to help us combat the Reapers, but I can run those scenarios with the rest of the crew. May I ask you another question that troubled Jeff?
Here we go again.
What is the purpose of synthetic life?
It's not that different from organic life. A free-willed synthetic chooses what it wants.
But the purpose of organic life is to preserve itself long enough to replicate copies of its genes in succeeding generations. My purpose is not so clear. The other successful synthetic life forms that I have examined for comparison are the Geth and the Reapers.
Reproduction isn't all there is. We find meaning in the work we do. Good deeds we accomplish. Love.
I see. I will search my files on the biographies of humans to see if prominent figures follow the pattern you suggest. It appears many humans did in fact do so.
That was quick. Gotta love quantum computing.
Shepard, I will alter my processing power to give priority to your stated goals. Duty, altruism, love.
Wait, you're just gonna turn yourself good? Can you do that?
It should take some time. If I have further questions, I will speak with you again. Thank you.
Ah, defense matrix. Okay. Cool. I do wonder how many bonus powers you can have. I think you only get one, but I might be wrong. Let's see. I go to engineering. I've got conversations in the crew deck, but I don't know, not engineering. Somewhere I wanted to go. I want to go to the shuttle bay. Because I wanted to go over here. Where is it? There it is, the Hornet. The Hornet is very good. We are going to upgrade it. What else have we got? I mean, the Talon is also pretty good. It's the weird shotgun pistol. But it's actually pretty good. Even the Phaeston's not bad as an assault rifle. If we didn't have the Prothean lasers. Alright. Alright, gun table's over here. Wait for that to finish. Alright. Yeah. Yeah, we only lose 2% for a significant damage upgrade. Yeah. Could, like, I don't know, like 60% more damage. Or, oh, I guess it's 8%, but 8% is almost not noticeable. So, yeah. Yeah, this SMG is, like, actually really good.
Never thought I'd be doing a combat drop onto the Citadel. I can't believe Udina. Great example to the other races, huh?
Alright. Let's talk to James. What?
Hey, Commander. I knew Udina was a dirty bastard, but I never would have guessed he was that rotten. This whole war is loco. I mean, can't they all see how we need to work together?
When people are scared, they're slow to trust.
Sure, but... what's the point? Look, just so you know, I've got a new shoot first, ask questions later policy when it comes to politicians.
Fair enough.
Hey.
Alright. I also need to check the armor stuff, because I've got new armor. Oh, I should have checked it in there, because there is an armor bench. I forgot.
Commander.
Nothing to report.
Commander.
Alright, nothing in here. Tally's not here yet anyway.
Breaking now, the Citadel in flames. A brazen attack by Cerberus, repelled by CSEC. Alliance Marines explain the Council fleet's delayed response. We speak with the brave men and women who fought the good fight in the battle space. Commander, I've got some questions about the coup, but I'm online with my producer right now. Can we set up an interview in your cabin?
Alright. So, let's talk. See if Javik has anything to talk about.
I would like to visit the Citadel sometime, when it is not infested with traitors. Your politician deserved far worse than a bullet. And if the other human had not seen reason, his death would be certain too. There is only one enemy in this war. Reapers. No others will be tolerated.
Alright. Crew deck. Time to talk to more people. Oh, Garrus. Huh. You're in a yet different place.
Shepard. Hell of a day. Udina loses his mind, the Citadel almost falls, and you almost had to put down a friend.
Got a little tense there.
If it had come down to it, could you have pulled the trigger?
I don't see how. We start killing our friends and war turns into murder.
But it doesn't always give us the easy way out, does it? At least Kaidan didn't have to join Ash.
Let's hope she's looking out for us. This was her fight, too.
Okay. Ah, rep. Alright. Anybody in here? No. I don't know if anybody ends up in here or not. I don't think they do. I think this room is like always empty, which is weird that they even have access to it. Alright, gotta talk to the doctor.
May I speak with you, Commander?
Sure, Dr. Chakwas.
Commander, an opportunity has come to my attention that may interest you.
What's going on, Doctor?
Refugees arrived at the Citadel recently in possession of military-grade medical supplies and equipment. In reviewing our inventories, I determined we have an excess of medical supplies to treat contagion, exposure, and malnutrition.
They're equipped to help injured soldiers, and we have supplies to help suffering refugees.
Precisely. Perhaps you could ply your charms to broker a trade.
Isn't this something you could do yourself?
War profiteering is running rampant, and these refugees are wary of the Alliance military. They didn't trust me. But you are Commander Shepard, the hero. You could persuade them.
I'll find the refugees as soon as I can.
Speak with Tactus. Many of the refugees near the Citadel docks look to him for leadership. Thank you, Commander. With access to their equipment and materials, I believe I could increase the effectiveness of our Medigel.
Alright. Citadel medical supplies. Anybody in here? Nope. Not in here. Ah, this is where Kaiden's at.
Hey, I bumped into Edie in the hall. Scared the shit out of me. You could have warned me. She looks good, though.
Dang it, Kaiden. Yeah, okay. Already checked. Life support, port observation. Just check in here.
Per your orders, I have the latest reports on the Council, Doctor. Their security is in disarray, but it would still be weeks before we could attempt to position any agents in their personal staff.
And it's far too risky after Udina's coup. Postpone those deployments.
At once.
Anything in here? Nope. Rogue terminal. Audio recording from Counselor Goodyear's Senate office. Secretary Phillips. The emergency fund's gone, sir. We don't have the credits to hire enough ships to evacuate the colony before the Reapers get here. Not with the prices their captains are asking for. Counselor Goodyear, what about the military? SP, they left an hour ago. They said it's too much of a risk to come back, did they? Yes, sir. Here. Is this a passkey, sir? An inventory? Phillips, I'm authorizing you on behalf of the city's Senate to seize any and all Ezo stockpiles in our treasury in order to secure safe passage for our citizens on any available ships. These look like private stockpiles. Senate members' stockpiles. I'm foregoing re-election. Now get us those ships. Yes, sir.
Thanks for coming by.
Alright. Yeah, okay.
Greetings, Commander.
Alright, I don't think there's anything in here, because Garrus is over by the wall. So there shouldn't be anything in here. Nope, there's nothing. Alright. Let's go to our quarters. Captain's cabin. For trainer, let's see, gear. Sentry interface, what is this doing? Shields plus 10%? This is what? Shield regeneration. Recon hood, which is just pure weapon damage. Mnemonic visor. Securitel helmet. What? Wow, I forgot about that weird helmet. Okay. Get rid of my shield boost completely. Death mask. What is that? Just melee damage? Hmm. Service Council is power damage. Gas is shield regen. Power damage is tempting. Don't know if it's worth it though. Maybe. What shoulders do I have? Ariake. Melee damage. Oh, cast fabrication is shield boost. Which, just cycling these around is basically just the same, just different parts to achieve it. Of course. Of course. Oh, Rosenkova's recharge time. His power recharge. So I could go this way and lose my shield boost for 5% weapon damage and 10% headshot damage. I don't know if that's worth it. I think I'm actually just better with the Sentry interface. I could lose a little headshot and weapon damage to get more shield boost. How much shield boost does this give? 10? Nikadar is what? Weapon damage? What's the Armax? Ah, weapon damage, headshot damage, right? I think I'm good how I am. Oh right, I forgot there's the material and pattern color and wait, what? Why is yellow almost more white? That's weird. Didn't too. Undo changes. I'm okay with the default. It's fine. Alright. Intercom. Sure.
Trainer, if you're not doing anything, I've got a few hours free. Would you like to come up?
Your cabin is gorgeous. I've seen apartments smaller than this. Oh, an actual shower. The faucets in the women's bathroom are crap, by the way. In any event, I thought you might be in the mood to play.
Chess?
I bought a board on the Citadel. GUI interface, not nearly as much fun as real pieces. But I hoped you might give me some pointers.
Really? There's no way to avoid the, like, romance plot? I'm gonna reload then.
The most exciting thing you can think of is playing chess?
Well, if you're not up for the challenge.
Try me.
Unless this is the avoid. This might be the avoid.
Ha! Oh, come on.
My word, Commander. It's almost as though you wanted to spare your pawns the indignity of living under my regime.
In real life, that tactic would have worked.
Well, in real life, one doesn't move on an 8x8 square grid.
You know what I mean. The pawns are infantry. A good infantry line like the Krogan can take a charge like that.
That reminds me of a joke. What's the difference between Commander Shepard and a Krogan? One is an unstoppable juggernaut of head-butting destruction.
And the other doesn't have a smart-ass comm officer to keep her in line.
Ooh, that's even better than the number of testicles punchline.
I'm glad you didn't run back to the lab, Trainer.
Thanks. So, rematch?
Hell yes.
Okay, so that's how you avoid the romance subplot. Alright. It's definitely interesting playing through these, trying to figure out which paths are the, like, romance subplot avoidance paths. Because I haven't actually done that before.
Trainer, can you send Diana up? She wanted an interview.
Right away, Commander.
Ready for a chat, Commander?
I'm ready.
Commander, it's no secret that Council Space has suffered some serious losses to the Reapers lately. Now Cerberus has struck directly at the seat of our government. If something as small as a human terrorist organization can hit the Citadel, is anywhere safe?
Cerberus has limited resources. This coup attempt was likely the best they could do, and it cost them a lot of money and troops. A little fear is understandable, but it can't paralyze you. They've failed as many times as they've succeeded.
But humanity has lost its counselor. The Alliance Parliament is destroyed, and the Prime Minister's dead. The line of succession is getting pretty short. How long do you expect any new Alliance administration to last?
Leaders will rise. You can't lose hope. Our enemies won't rest until they've taken the last human being. Until then, we're not beaten. Right now, it's everyone's duty to step up.
All right. Now a question from Thessia. Commander, during your tribunal, some said you had Cerberus ties. Thanks for your time, Commander. This is Diana Allers for Battlespace. Good night, and stay strong. Be careful, Commander. You keep feeding me like this, and I'll follow you home.
I think we're just fine in front of the camera.
Oh, did you think? Of course you did. Me and my big mouth. I'd better get out of here before I send another wrong signal. See ya, Commander.
Alright. James, right. Okay.
James, I've got some time if you want to talk privately.
On my way. Hey man, how's it going?
Good, James. You?
Good, good. Wow. So this is what I can look forward to when I get my own command.
You want your own ship, Vega?
Yeah, maybe one day. When I'm old and I can't fight worth shit anymore.
You just come up here to make fun of your commander.
Sorry, Lola. I guess maybe I got some things on my mind. I wanted to get your opinion on something.
Shoot.
What did you do when they asked you to join the N7 program? I mean, was it a no-brainer for you, or did you think about it before accepting?
The N7 program is a big deal, but it's also a big commitment.
I hear that.
You get the best training, best equipment, best assignments.
And they expect the best in return.
Yes, they do. Why are you asking?
Well, even all the shit that's going on, somebody somewhere managed to track me down and forward an N7 commendation. It's dated the same day the Reapers attacked Earth.
You don't sound too thrilled.
Well, aside from the fact that there won't be an N7 program if we don't win this war, I just... Being a soldier's the only thing I've ever been really good at. And not because I try. Hell, I'd have kicked my ass out years ago. Last time I had a command, I lost almost everyone. And they promoted me for it. I guess I'm just not sure if I'm ready to lead again. I don't know if I want that responsibility.
You mentioned that before. What went wrong?
What didn't go wrong? We were out on patrol, checking on some strange readings, and the collectors hit. But they hit the colony first. By the time we got back, most of the colonists had been subdued or abducted, including our CO, Captain Tony.
So you were in charge?
Yeah. We laid low for a bit, waiting for a chance to strike, but before we could, we were one of the colonists turned out to be a Cerberus spy working with the Collectors. I had no choice. I killed him and destroyed the Collector ship. But it got ugly. We lost most of the colonists and all but one of my squad. Not exactly a textbook operation.
You can't blame yourself for being put in a tough situation. And if you were promoted, then something must have gone right.
Sure, but...
If you'd saved them all, would things have worked out better?
I don't know. I don't think so.
The right choice is usually not the easy one.
Yeah. Did you know that before you joined the N7?
Yep. That's why I was asked. And it's why they asked you. There is not a single N7 that hasn't sacrificed either themselves or their soldiers at some point.
So you think I should accept?
Assuming we survive this, that's a no-brainer. You're a damn good soldier, Vega. Don't waste that opportunity.
I'll think about it. Seriously. If you don't mind, maybe don't mention this to anyone else.
Of course not.
Gracias. Well, I think I better get back to the hangar. Things here, it's a little too soft for me.
The bed's a lot harder than it looks.
Are you flirting with me, Lola? I'm going. Thanks again, Shepard.
Anytime.
Oh, Carnage. Okay. Interesting. I see.
Commander, Admiral Anderson is available in the war room on VidCom.
Seriously? Okay.
Commander.
Just side quests upon side quests upon side quests, I guess. I haven't even gotten to look at the map. Alright, 103rd Marine. Oh, right, because that'll be from talking to Allers.
Shepard. I was hoping you'd check in again.
You okay?
Been putting my old academy training to use. Organizing the resistance. You know, you've got quite a fan club back here. Any news we hear about the Normandy gives hope to the guys in the trenches.
I know what that's like, fighting in the dark. I'm glad we're making a difference.
It's more than that. A lot of these people have never held a gun in their life. When they heard that you managed to get the Turians and Krogan to cooperate, that was a shot in the arm, Shepard. Of the one thing we're in short supply, faith. That any of us will live to see another day.
How bad is it?
It could be worse, but not much.
Can you still coordinate any kind of counterattack?
We're hitting the Reapers every chance we get. Mostly guerrilla-style hit-and-runs. But it's not enough. It's time we started focusing our efforts.
Where?
London. Something big is happening there. Our networks in the UK say the Reapers have arrived in huge numbers.
I don't like the sound of that. Any more details?
No. And that scares the hell out of me.
Well, the Crucible will scare the hell out of the Reapers.
We're counting on it. Oh, and Shepard, I meant what I said earlier about Kai Lang. The Reapers may seem like our biggest threat, but take it from me. Lang is a vicious bastard. Don't underestimate him.
Noted.
Then I'll let you get back to it. We need whatever good news you can send our way. Anderson out.
Alright. More rep. How's my rep looking anyway? Oh, nearly maxed. Okay.
Commander Shepard.
Alright.
Commander?
Alright. Do we finally get to go do something? Okay. Okay. Talk 42, Anderson's apartment. What do we have? Find ex-Cerberus scientists. Investigate Asari colony. Oh, the Hall Threshold is new. Speak with Quarians. I don't think Ninma Cluster's new. Actually, Ninma Cluster might be new. Now that I think about it. Yeah. Alright, let's check the Ninma Cluster. See what it is. Wait, have I been here? So what was this? Listening post X19. Oh, yeah, I have been here. Okay, so no, I have been to this system. It just doesn't have percentage stuff. Let's see. So the Hall Threshold is new, definitely. Wow, what in the world? Okay, what? Is there like nothing
Signal
here?
confirmed.
Oh, there it is, fuel.
Evasion successful.
Alright, I've got Paz and Micah. Let's go to Micah first. Yeah, alright. Oh, okay, oh great. There's like 3 moons or something. Large asteroids. Cacabel. The second asteroid in the system formed around an element 0 core. Cacabel is another carbonaceous asteroid with a surface made of hydrated minerals such as carbonates and clays. Beneath its icy surface is liquid water with some amino acids. The surface of Cacabel is pitted and scarred with strip mining stations where the Quarians took as much Eezo as possible before moving on. Alright. Oh, there's the fuel.
I found something.
Okay. Farless. One of a trio of asteroids formed around an element 0 core. Farless is the easiest to mine for low-yield Eezo. Carbonaceous asteroid, Farless has a trace of water-bearing minerals and organic carbon in the form of kerogen. Element 0 converter. Alright. 33%, so there's another thing in system. It's either going to be on one of the... It's probably going to be on one of these other asteroids. But... plenty of fuel. That's nice. Elohi. Small hydrogen-helium gas giant formed around a metallic hydrogen core. Elohi was the site of a rare astronomical event late last year. The comet Asaro completed its orbit of 70 galactic standard years, traveled so close to the giant that it was captured as a moon. Dozens of space probes from around the galaxy recorded this moment. Elohi is within the frost line of its parent star, where gas giants do not usually form. For this reason, it is believed to be an extrasolar capture. Duma. Home to 51 moons, including the prebiotic moon Enaphiel. Duma is a standard hydrogen-helium gas giant with violent surface winds exceeding 1900 kph. Like its sister planet Elohi, it is believed to be an extrasolar capture. Alright. It's not that one. Oh, it is Elohi. Alright. Cool. Come on, where is that? There it is. Emergency fuel pods, war asset. Run away.
Reapers eluded.
Alright, successfully eluded. Topaz. I mean... Okay, there's the fuel.
Signal confirmed.
Investigate. 160 units. Well, it's not nothing. 50%, so Garvug is the other one. In 354 CE, Garvug was considered a bargain world, given to the Krogan to placate them because no one else wanted to live on such a frozen rock. Technically a life-bearing world, Garvug has a small farm belt around its equator and well-insulated marine life in its seas. By the turn of the century, the Krogan had completely adapted, breeding hundreds of younglings per family in vast underground bunkers. By the turn of the next century, Garvug's narrow strip of coral reef had been destroyed by overfishing and pollutants. The excess Krogan took to the stars to find another planet to consume. Garvug was treated as an object lesson by the Citadel Council. The Krogan could not be trusted to check their own numbers. Today, Garvug is a frozen wasteland home to corporate eco-engineering efforts trying to implement sustainable agri and aquaculture practices. Krogan and Vortipax are a constant threat, and the corporations pay mercenaries well to keep their operations safe. Ah, there we go. Citadel, Prothean data drives. Alright. So that's one for a side quest. Let's get out of here.
Faster than light jump successful.
Back to heal. Grab this fuel. 95 units, wow. That is not much. Alright, well, away we go.
Evasion successful.
Alright, let's Valhalla Threshold. Weird that that's labeled at 100%. Oh, is it because this is a mission and doesn't actually have any scannables? Yeah, that's what it is. Oh, I think I know what mission this is. I think this might be the one with Jacob. Nearest, a moderate-sized hydrogen-helium gas giant, is of mild interest to Turian scientists because of its abnormal atmospheric composition. The planet has only a fraction of the expected methane, with high levels of carbon dioxide and ethylene instead. Eros. Eros is a Turian world meaning overlook or pleasant view. Not to be confused with humanity's mythological Eros, the name refers to the planet's nearly absent atmosphere, allowing visiting probes and rovers a sweeping view of its volcanic mountains. Eros's hematite deposits give the world a reddish color. Accessible deposits of iron and copper have attracted second-tier Turian and Volus conglomerates that robo-mine the surface. Antonax. Large terrestrial planet, Antonax has been passed over by the Turians and potential investors alike. While the Turians won the planet from the Krogan, they sought to sell mineral rights but ultimately found no buyers. One survey team dubbed it a stinking world with nothing to recommend it but brimstone and bad steel. And like Galax, the planet was soon forgotten. Despite being farther from its parent star than Galax, Antonax has a thick atmosphere of nitrogen, methane, and ethane greenhouse gases that retain significant heat. There are few valuable minerals on Antonax, the most abundant being sulfur and iron. Alright. Galax. Galax was given to the Krogan after the Rachni Wars, but bitterly contested in the Krogan rebellions and reconquered by the Turians. This left the Turians as caretakers to a levo amino acid-based world that they could not inhabit themselves but were unwilling to give up. In cooperation with the Vol Protectorate, the Turians attempted to rent the planet out for colonization. Between the high price and a surface littered with unexploded ordnance, however, Gellix found few reputable tenants. Its most notable inhabitants were penal colonies. To those who know of it today, Gellix is a symbol of tragic waste, an entire garden world nearly forgotten by the galaxy at large. Yeah, this'll be the... Pretty sure this'll be the mission with Jacob. Yeah, we'll take Kaiden. We need to run Kaiden's powers anyway. Oh, wait. Info. Power damage. Cycle appearance. Shields. He's got Barrier, Reave, Overload, Cryoblast. Cycle appearance. What is this one? Weapon damage. Power recharge speed. Might go with recharge speed, because I think Barrier does like the other ones, where it ruins power recharge. And Overload's good. Cryoblast is good. Reave is also good, so... This 25% power recharge will almost completely negate the loss from Barrier. But you get a laser. I really need more AR ultralight materials. Only 10% reduction is not great. Oh, right, Paladin, yeah. Oh, maxed out the pistol barrel, that's nice. Oh, yes, you need to have a better SMG. Like, the Geth SMG is actually really good, it's just the AI doesn't know how to handle, like, weapons with a wind-up. And you can't really use weapons with a wind-up as the player, because you'll just get yourself killed trying to charge it, to fire it. Alright, 4 points. Oh, I could, yeah, up decoy. Duration, shields. I don't think it needs more shields, because the enemy AI is kind of terrible at hitting the decoy. Especially for 21 seconds. Wow, it only adds, like, 6 seconds? Maybe I do go with shields just because. Maybe. Except if I want the exploding one. I don't actually want it to have more shields. Recharge speed. Ooh. I forgot the decoy can, like, do shock chaining and stuff. Increased duration. What is this? Recharge speed. Drops it down to 8 seconds. Yeah, we'll go duration. The options you have to pick from on decoy are very strange. Alright. Weapon damage, health and shields. That's tough. Taking power damage, biotic power damage. What's Barrier do? All forms of damage slows power use. Yeah, so it does do the power usage slow. Weapon damage, what is this? Tech power damage or biotic power damage? I don't know. I guess tech, because it's got overload and cryoblast, whereas Reave is just, like, he's only got one offensive biotic power. So probably that one. Squad mate taking biotic power damage. Speed of squad mate's shields. We'll go with squad mate taking biotic. We'll max out Barrier, because it's really good. Not gonna worry about detonation. What is this? Shield regen. Increase damage and force by 25% while barrier is active. Damage protection by 10%. Ah, yeah. Damage and force. Reduce the penalty. There we go. So, Cryoblast. Power duration. Impact radius by 2 meters. What is the impact radius on this? They don't say. It's very annoying. Okay. I don't care about freeze duration. Impact radius. Overload. Ah, yes. One additional target. Definitely want the chain. Reeve. I think duration on Reeve means more damage. Yeah. We want duration on Reeve.
What's the word? Do we know how long these scientists have been holed up out here?
We have not been provided many details.
Ma'am, I'm picking up chatter from a Cerberus squad engaging the supply depot.
Engaging the scientists?
And if I'm reading it right, sounds like more troops are on the way.
Okay, set us down, then get out of here. I need these scientists alive.
See why Cerberus abandoned this place. It's freezing.
Alright, just keep moving. What did these people do to bring this down on their heads?
Much longer.
Alright, I need to see if there's anything up here. I don't think there is. No. Like this gun is worse than I remember it. Wow, yeah, this thing is missing like a lot.
Enemy neutralized. Look for survivors.
Sure, I'll look for survivors in a second. I definitely remember the Cerberus SMG being better than this, but who knows, maybe it caught a nerf in one of the updates.
Come in, Jacob. This is Bryn. Jacob, are you alright? Come in.
I don't see any things to grab.
Shepard!
Oh, hey, Jacob.
Jacob! How bad?
I'll live. I think.
This is Commander Shepard of the Alliance. The enemy is clear for now. Open the door.
Is Jacob there?
It's okay, Bryn.
Jacob. Oh my god.
I'm all right. The others didn't make it.
What are you doing here?
I'm supposed to be protecting these people from the elusive man and his attack dogs.
Are they gone?
For now, but they'll be back. Sure you're okay?
Yeah, I'll walk it off.
Oh, great.
Save my life one more time and I'll start owing you.
This one's on the house.
Shepard, this is Dr. Bryn Cole. She's in charge here.
Tell me what's going on. Intel says you're Cerberus.
We're all ex-Cerberus. Scientists, mostly.
Civilians?
Call us refugees. If we hadn't run, we'd be dead.
Why does the elusive man want to kill you?
Our stories are different, but the themes are the same. We were each using information from the Collector base to work on the different components of a larger tech. After someone completed their component, they disappeared. No bodies, just gone. As we progressed, we started feeling like we were signing each other's death warrants.
The elusive man doesn't mess around. If he can't control it, he'll destroy it.
The brain trust here has to be a significant loss for him.
You had to know they were gonna find you.
It's a pretty smart bunch. We covered our bases.
But the elusive man is one tenacious bastard.
Time to evacuate.
Agreed. Just need to get the AA guns on the roof back online. Cerberus is jamming them somehow. With those guns down, Cerberus will just blow our escape shuttles out of the sky.
Might be the network link.
I'll check and meet you upstairs.
Jacob, you should get that wound looked at.
I'm good. I mean, I will.
Commander, I should see to my people. Join me upstairs when you can.
All right, so
Jacob did not recognize me. This may be an opportunity to surprise him.
Let's just focus on the mission, EDI.
Good idea. What am I gonna do without him?
Your partner was brave. He wouldn't want you to crumble like this.
She's right.
We're getting out of here alive. I promise.
Keep an eye open for stuff to grab. Datapad, like that. And this one. Private message from Horus to Bryn. Bryn, I don't like this. I've managed to get eyes on some of the research the others were doing, and I'm getting a sense of a big picture here beyond anything we could have imagined. And our worst nightmare is kind of imagined. I'm going to start sabotaging my work. That's how bad it is. We need to meet up and talk ASAP. H.
Commander Shepard, Dr. Gavin Archer. We met on Project Overlord.
That's one way of putting it.
Yes, well, after you took my brother to Grissom Academy, I tried putting all that behind me. I don't suppose you have any news from there. I've heard rumors the Academy is in trouble.
I was at Grissom Academy. Cerberus tried abducting the students, but David's okay.
Oh, thank God. Commander, you have no idea what that means.
It's a little late to start worrying about his safety now.
I never stopped. I know you think I'm a monster, and you're right. Not a day goes by where my dreams aren't haunted by what I did to David. All I can do now is hope that one day he forgives me.
What are you doing here?
I strayed too far from the path. This was my only refuge. As a boy, I wanted to be a scientist remembered for doing right by the world, curing a disease or discovering a new element. Not a monster who tortured his own brother.
What did you say to the elusive man?
I told him if his intention was to work with the devil, he only had to look in the mirror. I wanted out of his nightmare.
He just let you go?
If it had been that easy, I wouldn't be hiding here. Every Cerberus soldier in the galaxy has orders to shoot me on sight.
What happened to Project Overlord?
After your intervention, the elusive man insisted I find another test subject. Someone who shared my brother David's abilities. I couldn't bear the thought of reliving the nightmare, so I destroyed all of my research. Overlord is no more.
I have to go. And I'm not even gonna pretend it was good to see you again.
I understand. But Commander, thank you for saving David. Both times.
Low power. Please wait. Reset complete. Access enabled.
Get the techs from Stockholm Cell to pack their own crates. I need you up here.
AR magazine.
Two of those guys. It'll just take me a minute.
Alright. Yeah, I don't need to use the bench. Go ahead and quick save. Go up here. Oh. Metagel station.
And make sure those samples from Project Mia get out on the second shuttle.
I've already dropped one box. My hands were shaking so hard.
We're going to make it.
What's the status of the guns?
Still waiting. I have my best people on it.
How many scientists are here?
43, plus research assistants.
Pretty fancy covert op you orchestrated.
When you fear for your life, there's a lot you can do.
Bryn, I can't possibly dismantle the genetic amplification components in time.
I'm sorry, Dr. Boehner. It's important work, but right now you need to tend to your family.
Wait, there are families here? Children?
A dangerous choice.
So those refugees brought everyone with them?
Yes. We have about 17 kids here. Partners, spouses, parents. I promised these people refuge. A new life free from Cerberus. I just never imagined the elusive man would...
That's what evil counts on. That it's hard for good people to imagine. Okay. Everyone left gets out of here alive. This escape will have to be carefully executed.
I'd hoped. We tried so hard to make sure it wouldn't come to this.
What's the news?
Can't tell. Only know I can't fix it from here. I'm going to the roof. Cerberus landed a shuttle there a couple minutes ago. You in?
Jacob, you're injured. I'll fix the guns.
No way. These are my people. I'm going.
Just because you survived one suicide mission doesn't mean you get two.
Fine. But I'm gonna talk you through it from here. Cerberus is probably jamming the satellite link. Radio me when you found the controls and I'll give you the override code.
Will do.
Alright, so... Before we go up there...
Let's just get the hell out of here.
Personal log, Bryn Cole. With Jacob's help, we've managed to ascertain that several of our colleagues were in fact killed. Contracts terminated is what Cerberus called it. Makita, Scott, Daniel, Chun Hei, Anika, and so many others I didn't even know about. All of them gone, disappeared without a trace, just like that. And we should have left sooner. I don't know why we waited so long. I can't remember what seemed so important that we had to just stay just one more day. What was I thinking?
Calm down. Commander Shepard's here.
Hey, more credits.
So relax. Got a little time.
Oh, you talked to Bryn?
Dr. Cole. Got a moment?
Of course.
What's your relationship with Jacob? We went through a lot together.
An old colleague of his introduced us. Through Jacob's eyes, I started to recognize what the elusive man had become. I guess I was so in love with my work that I refused to see the obvious. Its sponsor had become corrupt.
I get that. That's why it's important to have good people around you.
I don't know what we would have done without him.
What kind of work did you do for Cerberus?
Until the elusive man became preoccupied with the Collectors, I worked in physics. It was a researcher's paradise. I had access to cutting-edge tech and all the personnel I needed. The elusive man spares no expense for technical perfection.
That technical perfection's almost killed me a few times.
It also saved your life. Strange to think about, I would imagine.
Maybe.
But then, life is full of uncomfortable ironies. Isn't everyone's?
How'd you get away?
I was a loyal senior employee. There's a lot of freedom in that. When our fourth colleague disappeared, we organized and were out the door in days.
And until now, Cerberus never suspected you were hiding right under their noses.
We honestly thought we had it all figured out. It's humbling.
So, what's this work of yours that Cerberus wants so badly?
It's based on tech gathered from the Collectors. In essence, it involves dissecting Reaper-to-Collector communications. Dr. Horace Armstrong and I were working on a practical human application. An implant of sorts. Once he'd completed his component and moved on to less valuable work, he disappeared.
Oh, great.
What kind of work did you do for Cerberus?
Until the Elusive Man. It was the Elusive Man.
Okay.
It also strange to think.
Maybe.
But then, life is full of uncomfortable ironies. Isn't everyone's?
Running from Cerberus.
Don't you think you've put these people in serious danger?
They wouldn't have it any other way. Science must never bow to tyranny. We didn't escape just to go into hiding. We wanted to build a new life, where we could live and work on our terms. Love, family, they're all part of that. Even now. Otherwise, what are we fighting for?
Thanks, Dr. Cole. I'll let you get on with the packing.
Thank you again for everything you're doing for us.
Alright.
Come on.
God damn it, Marcus. You want the...
Shepard, I'm in here.
Of course not. That's why we ran. We can't just leave it for him.
More credits. Alright. Outpost report, Jacob Taylor. Outpost now 48% operational. We've reorganized some of the storage rooms around the central core, turning them into living units in order to save power. The outer areas are all condemned now, which should provide us with a buffer should Cerberus agents find us. Guns are functional, but I don't know how exposed they are. I'm going to look into finding us some shielding on the black market. Gas of fabrication Greaves. Alright. I think those are shield boost Greaves, probably. Alright, save.
Hey, you okay? Have you been?
Give us a minute. This is crazy. I didn't think I'd ever see you again.
I know the feeling. So how'd you become a gun for hire?
Long story. It was an opportunity I couldn't resist for people I came to care about.
You seem good. You look good.
These are great people, defending their ideals. I like it. I think I found what I'm meant to do.
You still think about what happened to your dad?
Haunts me more like.
You ever talk to him again?
Last I heard, he was rotting in an Alliance prison in Vancouver. He asked me to visit. Never did.
How long have you known Bryn?
We met through a mutual friend in the Mumbai cell. Guess I've known her for a year. We had a lot in common. Then she came to me about her missing colleagues. Asked for my protection, my help finding a place to run to. How could I say no?
Who is she to you?
We're together.
And you run this enclave with her. You settling down, Jacob?
Yeah, maybe. It's just, if these are our final days, I want to spend them protecting these people. Building a life. Whatever's left of it.
What's the story, Jacob? Why are you working at a place like this?
After we got back, well, things look different when you come back from a suicide mission alive. So I quit Cerberus, I quit everything. And sat by the Mediterranean for a while. That's when I lost track of you.
On a beach.
And what did all the fresh air and meditation teach you?
That what I choose to fight for better mean something to me. That it comes from the heart.
We could sure use you.
It's real tempting, Shepard, but I like where I'm at. I'm important to these people. I want a life. I want a family.
Sure, I get that.
No, Shepard. The Normandy's your real love.
Doesn't mean I don't want to say to hell with it sometimes.
But you won't. You can't.
Anything on Cerberus I should know about?
The Elusive Man became obsessed with indoctrination. I know that. You ever wonder how it all went wrong? I mean, was I blind? I remember him being an idealist. How come I couldn't see the evil?
Don't beat yourself up. And if you ever get that crystal ball working, give me a heads up, because I'd love to know how this all plays out.
Right.
I should focus on getting these people out of here.
You bet. Let's get to it.
Alright.
I'm not willing to die to save this data.
Datapad. Person log, Damini Sengupta. Attempts are ongoing at figuring out what the end product of her research was meant for. While it is obvious that the delivery system was to be implant-reliant, with evident neurological applications, many questions remain as of yet unanswered. Loss of Dr. Horace Armstrong, in particular, is hindering our efforts to speedily reconstruct the nature of the elusive man's goals. We have several parts of the whole, which lead us to chilling conclusions, but we are nowhere near figuring out what said whole might be. And that is what scares me the most.
Let me. I'll purge it and meet you at the shuttle bay.
I don't want to. We should have gone to Sanctuary.
Just go.
Look, let's
Shotgun high caliber barrel.
Let's just do this.
That's an easy one to miss. Oh.
Some kind of poison.
Also super easy to miss that. That was... yeah. Okay. Wait, what? Why didn't it update my quest? Huh. Journal. Supplies, protein data drives, Cerberus scientist, Volus ambassador. This cluster, Dakuna. Target jamming techniques. Oh. Turian poison. Okay, I found a sample. Did it actually not, like, count? Oh, I hope that counted. That'll be annoying if that's bugged. Let me load the quick save. Recheck. Okay. Alright.
Hey, you okay?
This is
I know the feeling.
long story. It was an opportunity. These are great people.
You ever talk?
Last time, he asked me. Then she asked for my... Yeah, if these are building a life. Whatever. That's what I'm important.
Sure.
No, Shepard. But you won't. You can't. Right.
Alright. Interaction with that. Okay.
I'm not willing to die to save this data.
Here.
Let me. I'll purge it.
Actually, I'll drop a hard save here, just in case.
I told you that we should have gone to Sanctuary.
Go.
Look,
just go.
Just focus on getting out of here. Okay. Let's just do this.
Some kind of poison tailored to Turians.
I guess that counts as finding it. Sure. Super easy to miss that, but yeah, okay.
These people had no plan beyond hiding. They didn't stand a chance.
A hastily assembled militia is no match for a Cerberus force of any kind.
Alright, up we go. Oh, the Carnifex is in this mission. Okay. Continue. Not gonna equip it. It's not as good as the other one.
Heads up.
We must locate the satellite tower.
Okay, that generates these. So I don't care about that at all. Oh. Get rid of that turret. Before it turns on me again. Wait, what? I can't grab... Oh, okay, there it goes. This is like, why wasn't it grabbing the ammo? A little weird. Okay. Where we grab that?
We must locate the satellite tower.
Oh, right, we're gonna have to fight across this. Yeah, we're gonna have to fight across this. Well, that's right. Oh, haha, medkit, datapad. Alright, objective.
Jacob, this should be back online now.
Affirmative, but the guns are still down. You'll need to manually activate them. Head back to the front of the facility.
Hostiles incoming.
Shuttles are approaching.
Get them before they hit the ground. Commander, trooper on the gun.
Gotta get him off that gun! Move up! Keep low and find cover!
What? Oh, he rotated like... Can I not? Oh, it's not doing it. That's annoying. Oh, he like moves his head. Go away. Yeah, it like won't let me hit him. That's irritating because he's visible, but his hitbox isn't hittable. Figures. Wrong power, but whatever. Oh yeah, it won't let me shoot through it either. Yeah, it will not let me shoot through the front of that. It's just one solid hitbox.
Get up there and activate those AA guns manually!
Okay, I can't go up that side. Oh. Wow, that's easy to miss. Like, ridiculously easy to miss. Oh. Nice of you to hop down. Alright. Okay, there's one.
Power restored. Gun 1 reset. Circuit incomplete.
The other gun's still down! Let's get over there!
Oh, I can mount the gun. Alright. Ah, credits. Medkit. Good, good, good. Alright. Push button.
Failure at junction. Repair and reset.
Okay, one of us has to make these repairs. Edie, I need you to fix this.
I will make the repairs.
Ready, Caden? Just you and me.
Bring it on.
Alright, turret time. Let's go. No, no, it overheated.
More time is required.
Okay. Nice of them to keep jumping into the gun.
Repairs are complete. The guns may now be brought online. Gotcha. I'm on it.
Okay, nothing down there. Let's activate the guns.
Power restored. Circuit reset. Guns operational.
Shepard, AA guns are back online.
Copy that. Let's get these people out of here.
I think I grabbed everything.
Okay, the guns are already picking Cerberus ships out of the sky. Where we at?
On track. First shuttle is already loaded with everyone under 16.
Commander, when should we leave? What's our best chance for survival?
Jacob, what do you think? Are we ready?
Almost. We could go now. But there's no do-overs here.
Agreed. We get one shot.
And we don't want to leave anything behind that could strengthen the Illusive Man's cause. Your call.
Wait for my go.
You can begin the evacuation from the command terminal.
Got it.
Alright. Alright, this is the... Started immediately is just like... You know, this is just to make sure you don't miss anything. At least in this area, anyway.
Anything else, Shepard?
I should focus on...
You bet.
Alright, I think I got everything, though. I think we're good. Yep. Yeah, pretty sure we're good. Yep, because that's locked out. So, yeah. Let's do this.
Evacuation is go. Evacuation is go. Stand by for shuttle launch.
Have the guns punch a hole in the perimeter, then launch Shuttle 1.
Shuttle 1 is away.
Alright, everyone here, head to the shuttle bay and...
Suicide fighter took out one of the guns. Cerberus troops are...
Get those people out of here.
Shepard, shuttles are loaded. We need you at the landing area to make sure they get away. I'll meet you down there.
Let's go, people.
Oh, they
Clear the shuttle bay first so
they
we can bring the
destroyed
door
the
up. Then get out to the landing pad.
table.
Understood. Jacob, bring up the main door.
Got it, Shepard. Will do.
Okay,
right.
let's get these people out of here. Here we go.
Enemy shuttles positioned on both landings.
Roger, on it!
Take out that shield generator. Jacob, come in. What's your status?
Shepard, the facility's overrun. Cerberus troops are all over the place.
One more shuttle of refugees to go, right?
Affirmative.
We got this. Just need to hold them a little longer.
No, you don't. No hiding. I think that assault trooper's bugged. Let's see if we can get around to the side and hit him. Alright, we hit him. Okay.
Shuttle 3 away. Evacuation complete.
Commander, we got company!
Of course we do.
Jacob, hang tight. We'll clear you a landing zone.
Hit him. Get him, turret. Ow, what? Dang it. Then, like, almost dying because Kaiden took the only cover. Oh well. Didn't need it anyway.
Roger that.
Shepard!
Commander!
Out by the skin of our teeth again, hey, Shepard?
Nice to see you back in action.
Yeah, feels good.
I was afraid we wouldn't get anyone out alive. But because of you, we got almost everyone. Thank you.
Dr. Cole, I have a request. One that you can't afford to turn down. I need your help against the Reapers.
Without a doubt. I'm at your service. And I'm sure you can count on the others as well.
You too, Jacob. I need you.
Of course, but I wouldn't mind staying with these folks.
You don't want to join the team on the Normandy?
I'm torn, Shepard, but looking out for these families is important to me. It's where I'm at right now. I hope you can see that.
Keep them safe, then. The Alliance needs that Crucible.
You got it.
All right. Report to Admiral Hackett for your assignment.
You know, Commander, I've never met anyone like you. Just feel better knowing you're on our side.
Thanks.
Shepard, when this mess is over, drinks are on me. Be safe out there.
Alright.
Hackett here.
I'm sending you a large team of scientists.
I have the dossier.
They're all Cerberus defectors. Keep them safe.
Will do, and I'll put them straight to work on the Crucible.
Jacob Taylor is with them and is already working to find a place for the families.
He'll be a valuable asset as well. Snagging Dr. Cole from the Elusive Man is a coup. Having her on our side could be a huge win for us.
The sooner we can get the Crucible finished, the better I'll feel.
I'm with you.
Shepard out.
Alright. Good credits. Crucible has now acquired element zero converter, emergency fuel pods, ex-Cerberus. Scientists, Bryn Cole, Gavin Archer. And Jacob. Nice. 25 each. That's good. Alright. I'm gonna turn these things in at the Citadel. Because I got a bunch of side quest stuff from that.
Mild Sergeant told me that Cerberus started out as an Alliance Black Op.
Black Ops always go bad. If you have to deny the action, it was a crappy action.
Commander, Kaidan was looking for you. I believe he's in the crew quarters.
Okay. Visiting the Citadel. Javik. Commander, I find this messaging system to be outdated and clumsy. I assume Specialist Trainer was joking when she said I had to type letters to form words. I want to visit the Citadel the next time we travel there. In my lifetime, it had been captured by the Reapers. If you would like to join me, I'll be in the area where the embassies are located. I believe this concept of galactic control, shared among races, is a lie. Getting away from work. Shepard, I need an excuse to turn myself away from all these monitors. Come see me the next time we dock on the Citadel, Liara. Taking a break. Shepard, I thought next time we're at the Citadel, maybe we could take a break. Can't fight a war without a little R&R once in a while. I'll be hanging around CSAC near the shuttles if you're interested. Garrus. Dinner. Hey Shepard, I don't know about you, but I could use a little breather. Next time we're on the Citadel, let me buy you dinner. We should try Apollo's. It's that little restaurant in the courtyard overlooking the Presidium, Kaidan. Found something. Discovered a few things about my sister. It's bad, but there's something else going on. I'm back in the Citadel. I'll find a place to meet. Send you a nav point when you get there, Miranda. Okay, so I've just got a bunch of Citadel meetups. Need to check the armor. Yeah, because I got some armor stuff. No, those are all junk. Keeping the sentry. Washi Visor. No, wait. It's being all weird. Okay. Keep a sentry for now. Chest. Is it like arms or something I found? No. It was legs, maybe? Yeah, it was cast fabrication legs. What does that do for me? Trades 10% weapon damage for 10% shields, I think. I mean, that's a more balanced setup. Yeah, let's go with the balanced. What is this? 25, 25, 25? I think. 10% weapon, 10% shield, 5%, 5%. Oh no, it's 20%, 20%, 20%. That's not bad. Gives me a little more breathing room on my shield. Ah, 8 points. Max out, dominate. Takes 30% more damage from all sources. Yes, want that one. There we go. We're level what, 52? Yeah, okay. Well. Gonna save game real quick. Because I need to take a quick break. Yeah, I need to take a quick break. We shall be back in a couple of minutes. Don't go away. We'll be right back in a little bit. Alright, and we're back. Okay, squad. So we've got people we need to talk to, and everybody wants to talk to Beyond the Citadel. Alright. Where did Kaidan want to talk to me?
Are you sure you want to play this game?
What's the matter, Vicarian? You chicken?
I don't even know what that is, though I've heard everything in the galaxy tastes like it. But if you're suggesting I'm scared, game on, Vega.
Age before wisdom.
Okay. Back in my C-Sec days, I busted a Batarian spy ring that was trying to assassinate a counselor.
Please, I fought off a dozen angry Batarians on Omega single-handedly. Used one of them as a landing pad off a 3-story jump.
Just warming up, seeing what you had. Now, I tracked down this guy, Saren. Stopped him from raising a Geth army and unleashing the Reapers 3 years ago.
Doesn't count. You did that with Shepard.
You're right. I was with Shepard from the very beginning.
That just means you're old. Hey, Commander.
I'm glad Jacob saw through the elusive man. At least not everyone in Cerberus has lost their mind. This fight can use him.
It would help all involved if you could barter a trade of medical supplies with the Citadel refugees. Speak to Tactus. You should be able to find him near the docks.
Camo fortification, defense matrix, barrier. Let me check my journal. Mission summary. Citadel shore leave, target jamming tech, Wolf's ambassador. Sniper, Cerberus, Turian poison. Medical supplies, protein data drives. Reaper code fragments. Weird. Okay.
Still think you can win this, huh?
I can do this all day, Scars.
Funny you mention those. Ever hear the name Archangel?
I might have.
You know you have. I'm Archangel.
Maybe I heard something about that too.
Then maybe you also heard that for a couple months there, the crime rate on Omega mysteriously dropped while Archangel did a little house cleaning.
So you ran a cleaning service on Omega. Back on Fel Prime, I uncovered a pair of harvesters. Had to kill them by myself.
2 worm necks, that's almost impressive.
Oh, that's not even the best part. They left behind an egg. It hatched, and I trained it to let me fly it.
The Alliance teach you to make up crap like that, or did you figure it out all by yourself?
It's a gift.
I find using my biotics to toss someone across the room is a decent attention grabber.
Yes, but it's also a good way to draw enemy fire.
Well, you can handle yourself in a fight now, Liara. I mean, not that your biotics weren't impressive the first time we met.
I have had my fair share of opportunities to use them these past few years.
Well, I'm glad you got through in one piece. Sounds like you have a few stories to tell.
Hello, Shepard.
Mail from Jacob to Bryn Cole. Miss you, Bryn, but I'm glad you're back there. Fighting's going to get tough when we push our way, when we push out with the Crucible. I've gotten the cold shoulder from people who know I used to work for Cerberus. Can't say I blame them, especially after what happened on the Citadel. Been able to teach other soldiers how Cerberus fights, though. They may be wearing new equipment, but I know their tactics. Love you, Bryn. Take care of yourself. No new upgrades, sadly. Okay.
At your service.
You've been through a lot, Scars.
You giving up?
Nah, I got more. Just don't like to talk about it.
Fair enough. We've all got one of those.
Just one, huh?
Yeah. Not every story has a happy ending.
Except there was this one time I teamed up with a Turian named Garrus Vakarian. He was pretty good with a gun, but he thought he was some kind of hotshot.
Yeah, I knew this wise-ass Marine named Jimmy Vega. Sounds like a pole dancer on Omega. Always got on my nerves. But the kid was alright. Had guts when it counted.
And together they cured the Genophage.
And stopped Cerberus from taking over the Citadel.
And finally kicked the Reapers from this galaxy and into the next.
With a little help from their friends.
Nah, it was just us. But mostly me.
That's a good interaction. I like it. Okay, Kaiden's not in there because no one's ever in there. Oh, there's Kaiden. Weird.
Hey, if you get a moment, we should head out to the Citadel for a snack. I know a place that, still has steak.
Alright. So, to the Citadel. I don't think engineering has anything for me.
So, I hear the elusive man drinks bourbon. It all makes sense now.
What do you mean? You love whiskey.
Hey, Scotch, my dear girl. That scunner drinks American bourbon. Completely different.
He's a psychotic megalomaniac, and you've got problems with his choice of liquor?
You've obviously never experienced the peat aroma of a fine Ely Scotch. Power grid is in the green.
Commander?
Nothing to report, Commander.
You and this human called Jacob were both part of Cerberus.
That is correct.
And Cerberus is filled with traitors to humanity.
Yes, they oppose us in this war.
Then why should we trust either of you?
We have severed our ties with the organization.
But you were programmed by Cerberus.
I can extrapolate where this is going. I have superseded my original programming and have chosen to oppose Cerberus.
You mean you have chosen to oppose your creators?
Correct.
I find this a very troubling freedom machine. That is all. Those humans you saved were fortunate. There are still places in the galaxy to hide. Our refugees perished. There was nowhere left to run.
Alright, let's see. Shuttle Bay. Don't think I have anything to do in here, but... Because I was already fiddled with my guns and stuff. Yeah, because all I found on that mission was the Carnifex. Oh, there's the extended barrel. Okay. If I can get extended barrel 4 for the AR, which would be good. Armamentarian State Arms. Wonder if this SMG would be better with the recoil thing instead of the, if it might reduce its scatter. Melee damage chest plate, right? Okay, let's see. Nothing new on Spectre Requisitions. Zippertine. Alright. So, to the Citadel, I guess. Also, I'm dropping a bunch of frames for some reason.
Having some fun next time you're on the Citadel. Don't get into trouble.
Alright. Actually, I need to talk to... He'd head up here.
Cerberus is gonna have a hard time recruiting now. How's Jacob?
He'll be okay.
Glad to hear it. Nice to see those Cerberus scientists come to their senses.
After everything he's done, the elusive man can't pretend he's fighting for humanity. Anyone who isn't indoctrinated has to see that by now.
Glad we got out early.
What's on your mind, Edie?
Liara recently requested assistance in calculating whether the mass effect is a phenomenon that occurs only in our universe, or in all possible universes. It may be that our laws of physics only occur in a finite area, a bubble, if you will, in an ocean of other possibilities. I am speculating whether, if you went far enough out, or created enough energy, you could reach a place where 1 + 1 = 3. Everything would change. All energy, all matter, all the underlying math of the universe would be unrecognizable to us. Why? What were you thinking?
I'll get back to you on that.
Alright. I have a bit of time that I can do like...
Liara mentioned something about possibly meeting you on the Citadel next time you're there.
Yeah. I can do like a couple of things on the Citadel. Alright. Plot jump. Alright. Alright, yeah, we do want to do the Asari colony and then Quarians. Alright. Dock? Alliance docks.
You're cleared to dock, Normandy. Do you need ground transport?
No thanks.
I'll handle it.
Navigation is becoming increasingly difficult due to the number of refugee ships in the docking area.
Alright.
Ma'am, I had a friend in security at Sonax, and there was definitely Prothean tech on Garvug. I know the Valhallan threshold is Reaper.
I recovered Prothean data drives.
Ooh, that was a
from
bunch of
Garvug.
credits. Nice.
I'll have them brought here.
Commander Shepard, thank you. I'm sure that'll help with, any operation we have going.
But yeah, I should definitely do the Omega mission pretty soon.
Have you discovered a way to run FTL spaceships without an EZO core, Private Chalavi?
No, ma'am.
Then consider this a serious assignment. Intel's expecting a Cerberus raid.
Cerberus? Cerberus?
They're a problem?
I thought we were fighting Reapers, ma'am.
Give it a week. You could be.
No replacement has been selected for the position vacated by Counselor Danelle Udina, who died assisting Cerberus.
Shepard, if you're
there's
feeling up
Garrus.
to it, I thought we could do something fun for a change.
Alright. Yeah, we'll do the Garrus thing. Why not? Garrus bit's pretty fun.
Shepard, glad you came.
What'd you have in mind?
Something that doesn't involve fighting Reapers.
I don't think they've conquered the bar yet.
I already scoped it out. But then I thought, if this was my last day alive, I'd actually like to remember it.
So?
So, I had an idea.
Where are we going?
Somewhere we're not supposed to.
Some things never change, do they?
Ever have that one thing you always wanted to do before you died, Shepard?
Too busy trying to live. What's yours?
The whole time I worked at CSEC, I'd stare up at the top of the Presidium and say to myself, I want to go up there. But I never did. There were 137 regulations telling me I couldn't.
So you got them changed?
No. Now I just don't give a damn. Figured it's time to do something stupid just for the hell of it. Might be the last chance we ever get. A little busier than I imagined.
How about a dive in the pool?
You obviously haven't seen Turians swim. It's a lot of flailing and splashing interrupted by occasional bouts of drowning.
Yeah, you're right. I just have to save your ass again.
It'd make up for all the times I pulled your ass out of the fire. Noveria, Pharos, Ilos. We've had a hell of a ride, haven't we, Shepard?
Times like these, you know who your real friends are. They're not the ones running around looking for an escape route. They're the ones who stand at your side through the worst of it. Who never give up on you. I'm lucky I can say I know someone like that.
So am I. You're not going to propose marriage now, are you? Now, before we head back, there is one thing we're going to settle. Once and for all. I'm not saying you don't know how to handle a gun, just saying some of us know how to make it dance. So, let's find out who's really the best shot.
There are a few people in the galaxy who've seen me in action, Garrus. They seemed impressed.
Yeah, but I've actually seen you dance, Shepard. No comment.
All right, Vicarian, you're going down.
And don't worry, I loaded it with practice slugs for when you miss. That was an easy one. Let you build up your confidence. Long range, I wrote the book. Nobody alive can do this, not even Commander Shepard. Give me a tough one. I said a tough one.
Step aside. Do it.
Oh, the old miss on purpose.
I'm Garrus Vicarian, and this is now my favorite spot on the Citadel.
It's windy up here.
Think I'm going to erect a monument right here. Bronze this gun so the whole galaxy knows.
That you're the king of the bottle shooters. Glad you're around, Garrus. Never know when the bottles might revolt.
That was good. Alright. Alright, let's go to...
Spectre status recognized. Please select a destination.
Yeah, I actually have a barrel to buy. In the holding area? Do I have any turn-ins here? Ah, Tactus. And James. Nothing else down here?
A joint Turian-Krogan force has landed on a rune in an attempt
What are you doing here?
I'm waiting.
Waiting? Waiting for who?
For my parents.
No, it's looped. Turian State Arms. Where is it? Extended barrel. There we go.
Batarian State Arms.
Oh, the Kestrel helmet is here. Okay. Oh, why'd they make the Kestrel helmet so much worse?
Please observe all cast restrictions when making a purchase. Thank you.
Made it give ammo. That's weird.
James?
Commander, what brings you down here?
I was about to ask you that.
Well, after our little chat, I made up my mind. I'm gonna join the N7 program.
And you're celebrating by getting a tattoo?
Sort of. See, there's no official channels to go through right now. So, I guess this is my way of making it official. Technically, I'm just an N7 recruit, but, you know, I figure with you as my training officer, how could I fail? Right?
I'm flattered, but I wouldn't exactly say I'm training you.
Not officially, but what the hell is in this goddamn war? I'm just saying, whether you like it or not, you're my direct superior, and you're N7. So I take my lead from you. And you know, I'll take whatever advice you got.
Really?
Sure. The good advice.
Well, they wouldn't ask you if they didn't think you could handle it.
Here's hoping.
But the real work starts now.
Uh-huh. I know it seems like I don't take things seriously, but when I commit to something, I fully commit.
Clearly.
Hey, I won't let you down.
The only person you need to prove yourself to is the one standing in the mirror every morning.
Good point.
You know, that's gonna sting for a few days. You gonna be ready for duty?
Always. Hey, maybe we should get matching.
You want me to get an N7 tattoo?
N7? Sure. Or you could get my name done. Somewhere special.
You're such a tease, Vega.
Who, me?
You ever gonna make good on all this flirting?
I was just... I didn't mean to... You know... I was just...
That's what I thought. Later, Lieutenant.
Later. Ah! Careful!
Oh, there's Tactus.
I recognize you. You're Commander Shepard.
And you must be Tactus. Heard the refugees consider you their leader.
Yes, someone needs to sort out this mess. CSEC has tightened access to the Citadel, and we've got desperate people down here with no place to go.
I also hear you need basic medical supplies. Dr. Chakwas spoke of a mutually beneficial trade.
I tried to be clear. In my experience, the Alliance looks out for their own. Trust is a hard thing to come by these days. I know you need our military supplies, but they're worth far more than your basic meds. Her offer wasn't satisfactory.
Your people need our supplies, and my people need every edge we can get. Your combat-grade meds will make a difference. And our mission may just save everyone. Now's not the time for pettiness or mistrust.
With our day-to-day worries, it's easy to forget we are all in this together. I'll have my people contact yours. You'll have your supplies as soon as possible.
Alright, 5 Paragon. Oh, can't get through there. Oh, didn't get stuck. Good. Thought I did there for a second. Alright. Quick save, just in case. Okay. Alright, I think we're good here. Yeah, because we talked to James.
Alliance forces struck back at Cerberus with a daring attack that disabled a Cerberus fighter base on Noveria. A joint Turian-Krogan force has landed on a road in an attempt to retake Alliance Hall.
Alright, let's go to the embassies.
Recognized. One moment, please. Now arriving at Presidium Embassy.
What do I have here? Bailey, Miranda, and Javik. Oh, there's Javik. Which, I'll talk to him next time. I'm gonna go to the, common, or the...
Perhaps you could send the girl to your side of the family.
Are you kidding? My family disowned me when I married Nyota. Wanna guess why?
Oh my.
They'd be happier to see those Cerberus assholes than they would be to see me.
I understand why you would not wish to send your daughter to them.
Yeah, well, your understanding doesn't help me or my daughter much right now.
Alright. Is Miranda hanging out in the Spectre office?
Spectre status recognized.
No. Alright. Ah, message terminal. Yeah, okay. Spectre terminal. Location for Din Korlak. Volus Ambassador Din Korlak's current location is unknown. Biometric analysis does not detect him in any public location at this time. His last known position was an office suite near the human embassy. Okay. Positions... nothing. Alright.
Good to see you're all right, Shepard.
Miranda, what's going on?
Couldn't meet in person. The Citadel is too dangerous right now. I heard about the attempted coup.
Yeah, with Kai Leng's help, Udina nearly seized control.
Kai Leng? That slippery bastard's still alive?
He's alive and right in the middle of all this.
That complicates things. I'll be on my guard. Look, I don't have much time, but I learned what happened to my sister.
Where is she?
I don't know that yet, but my father was definitely responsible. If he's done anything to her, I'll kill him.
Miranda.
Shepard, listen. I'm being hunted by Cerberus assassins. A lot of them. I need to stay out of sight.
What? Why?
I heard a rumor. Maybe more, that my father is working on something for the Elusive Man. Something big.
Why would your father be working with the Elusive Man? Especially now.
My father is ruthless about preserving his legacy.
Legacy?
He has an obsession with making his mark in history, ensuring his dynasty lasts forever.
And you think the Elusive Man made him an offer?
Exactly.
Whatever's going on with your father can't be good. We have to figure this out.
I agree, but I need to do this myself. It's time I stopped running from him.
You're sure?
Yes. I can't think straight until I know Ori is safe.
Be careful.
I can't promise that, Shepard. Could you?
No. I couldn't.
Alright. Quest advance. Doop, 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 doop. I don't remember Bailey having anything to say, really.
So many pieces to put back together since the Cerberus attack.
I guess
we're reeling from the implications. Udina in league with Cerberus trying to murder the Council. These are dark days for all of us.
Thought you'd be in the hospital.
If I'm breathing, I'm working. Probably the worst I've ever been hurt. Fitting, I guess, given the state of the galaxy. But if Cerberus thinks a few slugs is gonna keep me out of action, they've got another thing coming.
All that time you were working for Udina, did you ever suspect?
Always rubbed me a little wrong. Still, that traitorous bastard upped me. Probably made me for an idiot. I guess I proved him right.
He's dead and you're still here, Bailey.
Thanks to you. If you hadn't shown up, Udina and Cerberus would be dancing on my grave.
No time for rest. Good luck, Bailey.
Yeah, you too, Shepard.
All right.
Disabled a Cerberus fighter base on Noveria. A joint Turian-Krogan force has landed on a room.
Hell of a view, isn't it?
During our war, this place became a myth to my people. A dream glimpsed only in the memory shards. The Citadel was both the heart of our civilization and its demise.
The Reapers hit here first, didn't they?
No one I knew had ever seen the Citadel. To be here now, I don't know what to think.
It might not seem like much, but a Prothean is standing on the Citadel alive. That's a victory in itself.
Perhaps. When things were at their darkest, we used to tell stories, imagining the wonders of this place. The seat of our empire. The power to sway worlds. The galaxy belonged to us.
Nowadays, a lot of races have embassies here.
It's true then. You share power with the rest?
It's not perfect, but it's kept the peace. Most of the time.
Pardon me. This one has been listening. This one suspects you are a Prothean.
Ehana, I remember your kind when you were still minnows in the ocean.
This one is unworthy. This one has seen the face of an Enkindler.
They consider your kind to be their gods.
A pity we did not teach them to speak better.
You're really a Prothean?
I am.
But if you lost the last war, what hope do we have?
For many, there may be no hope. The Reapers killed trillions in my cycle. The odds of being among the living...
I don't think that's gonna work.
But you are still alive now. That alone is a miracle. And you still have the power to fight. My people knew your kind when you were young. Turian, Asari, Hana. There was potential in all of you. Now you must seize that potential and become the weapon you are meant to be. The weapon that tells the Reapers we are not machines. We are alive, and we will fight back.
Thank you. That meant a lot. Commander Shepard, it must be an honor to have a Prothean fighting alongside you.
He's starting to learn his way around. Javik is one of the best soldiers I've ever seen.
The commander is a capable warrior as well. For a human who once lived in caves. Thank you, Commander. I've enjoyed my time here, walking among the young. I will see you back on the Normandy.
Alright. 2 rep. That's all we get. Alright. Oh, embassy guard, right.
Was the Volus ambassador here earlier?
Yes, he was, Commander.
I need in. Spectre business.
I'll unlock the office when you're ready.
Alright. We'll do this, and then I'm gonna call it there.
You've never been this uncooperative with us before, Ambassador.
That's because you were actually doing some good in the galaxy before.
Has that changed? How many colonies would be gone if we hadn't taken action against the Collectors?
Too many. But fighting the Alliance...
must continue in order to end the war. We understand it took a lot for you to reach out to Cerberus, Ambassador Korlak. We ask that you trust us a little longer.
You people are monsters!
Ambassador, please.
Hundreds dead. Udina betraying the Council. I should have cut ties with you ages ago.
And what will that accomplish now? The risks you took by passing information to Cerberus, it's left you in an interesting position. If you sever contact, we can't protect you from the consequences.
I have no time for this.
We'll speak again. Have a good day, Ambassador Korlak.
The Turians think I'm still working for Cerberus. They've put a price on my head. I can't go to C-Sec, but Cerberus has plans. An entire Turian colony rests on my life. finds this. I hid a tracking receiver in the office suite beside the human embassies. What are you...
Damn, Cerberus has them everywhere nowadays.
You gonna go on about them all night?
Just get the car up here quick. Little bastard's even heavier than he looks.
Saeed?
Alright, gotta find the tracker.
Please forward all traffic from the human embassy to the Asari embassy until otherwise.
How long till we killed Korlak?
Once the credits go through. Was beginning to think you weren't interested in the money.
I'm not. Because Korlak worked for Cerberus? What'd they do to you? None of your goddamn business. He waking up?
This is Commander Shepard. Can you hear me?
Yes. Yes, I can hear you.
Tell me where you are.
We're still near the Presidium. C-Sec will check Selkish arms when they realize I'm missing.
They won't give a damn when they realize you sold them out to Cerberus.
Wait. Cerberus is planning to attack a colony that...
Stay calm. Help's coming.
Now arriving at Presidium.
Saeed used to work for Cerberus. Ask him why he's here.
Why? Why go after your old employer, Zaid? How you know my name all of a sudden?
Good question. Welcome to Kanala Exports.
At Kanala Exports,
We
we believe
appreciate
that a
your
peaceful
visit.
heart is a strong welcome to Elkos Combine Arsenal Supplies. Thank you. Come again.
I forgot how long the side quest was. Alright. I think it's over here. Maybe? Yeah.
Damn, wrong door. He needs you alive to stop Cerberus.
Cerberus is after a Turian colony. Kill me, and they get it.
There we go.
Been a while, Zaid.
Shepard. Glad I wasn't just making an ass of myself over a hunch. Undisciplined bastards. This is what I get for signing up at the last minute.
Where's Korlak?
I'm here, Commander. You saved my life. I almost died because the Turians thought I was still with Cerberus.
Did those mercs hurt you?
I'm fine. They wanted me alive until the fees were delivered for my capture. They didn't care about what I had to say.
You kept mentioning a colony in your message.
Information on a Turian planet's defense system. They'll strike soon. But if I tell you which planet they're attacking, Cerberus will know I turned traitor.
Turn? You already betrayed your own people.
We saved your life. Tell us what planet you put in danger.
I can offer a bargain. The Volus bombing fleet. In tactical terms, it's worth far more than a colony.
Or you could give us both.
You can warn the Turians there'll be an attack, Commander. That should be general enough to ward off suspicion.
You tried to do the right thing before. It failed because you trusted the wrong people. Now here's your chance to make up for it. You're giving us Volus support, and you're going to help us make Cerberus pay for using you.
I can't.
You can.
Waste of everyone's time trying to appeal to a Volus's better nature, Shepard.
Aphis. The colony's name is Aphis. Cerberus wants its shipyards.
And the bombing fleet?
Yes, it's yours, Commander. I'll speak with Citadel Security about this incident. You have my thanks.
Took him long enough to spit that out.
Zaid, what are you doing here?
Later, C6 on their way. Won't be too pleased with the mess we left them. Catch up with me at the docks if you like.
Alright. Hey. Bunch of stuff. Alright. What am I looking at? Rep's almost maxed. That's good. But I need to save and call it there. It's way later than I thought it was. But yeah, so that shall be it for today. Next stream should be Wednesday morning at 8 to 9 a.m. So look forward to that. I'll be playing more Mass Effect 3, of course, continuing on. But yeah, so once again, thanks all for watching, and have a good day, everybody.